All right, welcome back to Coogan's Corner, a show here at Dartmouth High School that focuses on student life and student activities. Today I'm joined by Senior Carvalho and Tristan Almeida. We're going to discuss the upcoming student trip to Spain and Portugal. So, Mr. Carvalho, this is the first time we've done something like this in a while. I know that you had a major part in getting this off the ground and getting this running. So do you want to talk a little bit about the trip, when it's going to be, what the goal is?
Yeah. So from what I was told, it's been about like 10 years or so since the last time Dartmouth High has done any cultural excursion. The second I got hired, I made a promise that I was going to start a trip like this. So as soon as I could, I did. So yeah, I'm really excited. We're going to Portugal, Spain, 10 days. It's going to be a really awesome opportunity for our students here who are taking world languages to actually be exposed to the cultures that we teach them about in the classroom. Great opportunity for them to actually use the language that we're teaching them, which I know a lot of them don't necessarily get to do at home. So I'm really, really excited about it.
Yeah, so it's 10 days. It's going to be over the break coming up here in April, right? How many days in Portugal? How many days in Spain?
So it's about half and half. So it's 10 days. 2 of the days are considered travel days. The other 8 is going to be between both countries. So about 4 and 4 in each one.
Yeah, and so what cities are we going to be visiting?
So we'll start in Madrid, Spain. We'll spend a few days there. We're really excited. We're actually going to go to the Bernabeu Stadium and see where Real Madrid plays. And then from there, we're going to go over to Avila. From there to Salamanca. There we leave Spain. We go to Porto in Portugal, Coimbra, Fatima, and then we end in Lisbon.
Lisbon, great. How many students from Dartmouth High School are going on the trip?
So we have.
I'm just going to ask a question again. They'll cut it out.
Fine.
So, how many students? You can do that. So, how many students from Dartmouth High School are going on the trip?
So we have 45 students going on the trip this year, which I'm really excited about. It's going to be a whole entire bus, full. And so between students and chaperones, we are 52 altogether.
Awesome. And so, Tristan, you're one of the students going on the trip. How did you hear about this? How did you know to get involved?
Well, I had Mr. Carvalho last year, and then in class he handed out like a flyer to all of us about the trip and what we're gonna do.
Right. And it was something right away that you were interested in?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you most looking forward to about the trip? Is there any one of the cities that Senior Carvalho mentioned that you want to go to?
Madrid.
Madrid is going to be exciting? Yeah. I know as a soccer fan, you must be excited about going to Bernabeu too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a formal tour that you guys are going to go on?
Yep. So we're going to get a full tour of the stadium, behind the scenes everywhere.
Yeah. They just did a major renovation too, so I'm sure that's going to be cool. The whole grass technology thing that they put on will be wild.
We can't see a game, unfortunately. We tried, but the company we're going to doesn't line up. But we'll get to see it. We'll get a whole tour of the stadium, a private time in the official store, which will be cool. So
cool. Yeah. Are you a Real Madrid fan?
Well, I mean, I have a certain team in every league, but...
Yeah, so who's your team in the Spanish league?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. Awesome. Perfect. Yeah. So that's great. Are there any things or goals that you hope the students experience while they're there, whether it be trying foods or, conversations that they get to have with native speakers?
Yeah. All the above. I just want them to realize that the world doesn't revolve around America, Dartmouth. There's different cultures out there, there's different beliefs, there's different ways of life. Some of them are definitely going to have a culture shock in a good way, which I'm excited for them to see. A lot of them are Portuguese or Spanish, so they'll be able to go to where their families are from, which is really exciting. I just want them to see that there's more out there in the world. There's different foods that they haven't tried. I'm excited to try these calamari sandwiches. That is supposed to be a thing in Madrid. I never had that, so we'll see how that goes.
I have tried them, and they are pretty tasty. Yeah.
All right. Good. Yeah. So things like that, different foods, different seafoods, things they wouldn't try around here, things you can't get around here.
Yeah.
I did instruct our tour director to let all the restaurants know that no English can be spoken. Perfect. So it'll definitely put them to the test to use their languages.
Were you aware of this when you signed up for the trip, Tristan? Did you know that you have to speak?
No, I found this out on Tuesday.
So I know you're very comfortable in Portuguese. Do you think you'll be able to translate that into Spanish when you're at the Spanish restaurants?
Not as well, but I think I'll be okay.
I think you'll be okay too. Being a Portuguese speaker myself, I had no problems making my way around Spain, even though they might have gave me some funny looks when I was babbling at them in Portuguese.
Guaranteed.
But things work out, so you'll be okay.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's really cool. So, and it's a great time of year to go. I know a lot of times people travel in the summertime. And the heat in Madrid can be unbelievable in the summertime. So I think April will be good to get in and get out before it gets too hot, right?
Yeah.
It'll be, we already checked the weather. It's going to be 81 the day we get there. 80 something the next day. It's going to be high 70s, 80s most of the time.
Perfect traveling weather. So you guys should get some good weather, let's hope, and have a lot of fun and see some things. Is there anything that you're most excited about besides Madrid?
I think just going to Spain in general.
Yeah?
That's really it.
Awesome. I know there's a bunch of faculty members that are going to be joining you. Mr. Shea is going on the trip as well. I know he's so excited. It's all he's been talking about is getting ready. So it sounds like it's going to be a great time, and it's going to be a wonderful experience for the students at Dartmouth High School. We're hoping for a very successful trip, and it's something that we can build on for the future, maybe explore some other countries, outside of just Spain and Portugal at some point in time. But given that those are languages that we teach here, it'll be a great great first step in getting this going, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, we're wishing everyone a great and safe trip, and we can't wait to hear more about it when you come back, right?
Yep.
Perfect. Thanks so much for coming on the show, guys.
Thanks for having us.
All right.
Appreciate it.